You can think of a kid like Jack Eichel who came here, who was very clear at a young age that he was athletically better than everybody else. But you know what else he did? But talk about a multiplier. If you take someone who's a 10 and they have a 10 work ethic, they're 100. And look at those, both of their careers. NHL veterans, Jack Eichel likely are going to have a Hall of Fame level career, but he was a 10 and a 10. I've also seen kids who were 10 athletic skills who weren't consistent and didn't have great habits and didn't have great character skills. And then on the other end, I have kids that I've worked with who they weren't exceedingly talented, but these are kids that came from 11 or 12 years old. Their parents had them here every session, 2 to 4 days a week, all the way from middle school through high school. And I have kids who end up with a 4-year scholarship to go play a sport at a school that their parents would have never been able to pay for them to go to. And then these kids have a good college career and they get out and they have a job because, being a collegiate athlete does lend itself to finding a job in the market and going to a better school. And so you're opening up opportunities for these kids that are outside of just having sports. And we see it all the time that we have kids that hey, they might not have been a collegiate athlete, but we maybe take them up a notch. Like you said, you multiply maybe a kid who is a 6 from an athletic development standpoint to a 60, and then all of a sudden he's playing Division II hockey or Division II basketball or lacrosse. And I was trying to make clear to the parents, they get very focused on this Division I idea. And I say, do you know how hard it is to be a Division II athlete or even a Division III athlete in some sports? It's a high dedication activity. And a very small percentage of kids actually achieve that. This kid is going to be successful and have opportunities because of the work that they did from a athletic development standpoint.